Welcome to Navigate the Mood. My name is Asia Rimbert, and for my project, I decided that I wanted to talk about emotions and how they affect your body overall. I've always been very intrigued by how you can experience an emotion and it can shift your body's whole feeling. For example, like me, if I'm in a really bad mood, I won't eat and I won't be able to force myself to eat even if I was hungry before. It's always been something I've ignored that I now want to bring to light. Have you ever wondered why your body reacts to emotions the way they do? Well, in this project, I'm going to explain why. So, of course, there are 11 body systems, but the ones we're going to be talking about today are the respiratory system, which is the body getting rid of carbon dioxide, and the nervous system, which controls your breathing, your walking, your thinking, and your feeling, the digestive system, which breaks down all the food that you eat into nutrients, and the skeletal system, which is your body's support structure. So we're first going to start with the respiratory system. One thing that I found incredibly interesting was that according to one scientific and healthcare forum, when a person's physical or emotional state changes, breathing changes along right with it. And interestingly enough, a change in breathing patterns also affect your emotions. This was spoken by Dr. Pam Kropp. This concludes that emotions are reflected in the muscles of the face. Something that I found quite interesting was finding out that respiration also changes only like a photographs, which includes emotional changes. Now let's get into the nervous system. I was excited about this one because I always feel changes in my body when I'm nervous, like everybody else. This is lengthy, but let's get into it. Let's talk about the autonomic nervous system, aka ANS. This is a branch of your nervous system that is responsible for all automatic reactions when you're nervous, your heart racing, body trembling, clammy hands, etc. Under the ANS, there are two branches. One is called the sympathetic, and the other is the parasympathetic. They are very opposite. Each of these branches cause different changes and reactions in different organs all over your body. The sympathetic nervous system causes changes in your body that are associated with feelings of fear. For example, in my case, when I'm about to present something, I get extremely anxious. These feelings are automatically changed by the ANS. When your sympathetic nervous system is activated, your pupils dilate, there's decrease in salivation, which leads to a dry mouth, increased heart rate, and heavy breathing. This is all tied together with the respiratory system as well. Now, when your parasympathetic nervous system is activated, it's all about resting. When parasympathetic activation dominates your body, healing and regeneration occurs. The body performs activities like digesting, detoxifying, eliminating, and building up your immunity. You're breathing at a moderate or decreased rate because extra oxygen is not needed, like when you're hyperventilating. Your heart rate also decreases. These are the most relevant functions. For the digestive system, it is very important to understand the gut-to-brain relationship. This is pretty straightforward. Everyone's gastrointestinal tract, which are all the organs in your digestive system, your mouth, esophagus, stomach, etc., is very sensitive to your emotions. All of them, whether you're mad, sad, happy, or anxious, they can all activate symptoms in your gut. This is because your brain has an effect on your stomach. In a quote from Harvard Medical School's online library, a person's stomach or intestinal distress can be caused or the product of anxiety, stress, or depression. That's because the brain and the gastrointestinal system are intimately connected. Finally, I'm going to discuss the skeletal system. I couldn't find a lot of data on this, so to keep it as simple as I can with the information that I did find, it has been scientifically proven that our emotions, mostly sadness, can cause biochemical changes that can lead to the weakening of bones. One quote that I found off the Arthritis Foundation was, "We know chronic stress has biological consequences, increased level of bone resorption, and systemic inflammation. Markers which cause the bones to weaken have been found in depression." What I thought could tie everything together was this video that I found. It was very fascinating because it discusses the relationship between what goes on in the internal body temperatures and how it links together with our emotions. Thank you for watching, and feel free to participate in my survey by taking a picture of this QR code. Thank you again.